There was a time when cars used to be just another mode of transport. But over time, they have evolved into emotional experiences that stir our senses and ignite our passions. So, what was once a simple mode of transportation has transformed into a symphony of sensations. Whether a car is beautiful or not has transformed, and we want more from it. Perhaps it's the sound, design, brand, the whole package that make us feel alive. Picture the visceral thrill of a Dodge Charger Hellcat's supercharged V8 erupting to life, its exhaust note reverberating through your chest like a primal call to adventure. How do you feel when you hear the burnout sound of the Dodge Charger? As the raw power surges, adrenaline courses through your veins. You feel these are extensions of your soul, like it empowers you with enormous energy just waiting to explode. Now contrast that with the frustration of a luxury vehicle stranded roadside. People buy a Lamborghini because of the promise of driving satisfaction and prestige. When it fails to deliver the intoxicating rush of power, the pride of exclusivity, and the sense of personal triumph that comes from owning a symbol of ultimate driving satisfaction and status. The emotions transition to what we can call hate. So, when J.D. Power released their 2023 Automotive Performance Execution and Layout APEAL Study, the results flipped the script on everything we thought we knew about car brands. The most reliable weren't the most loved, and the priciest weren't the most exciting. Dodge, Jaguar, Porsche, Ram, and Genesis emerged as champions of emotional connection, crafting machines that don't just meet expectations, they obliterate them, delivering raw emotion that outpaces a speedometer. But how does Dodge, often criticized for reliability, outshine Toyota, the king of dependability, in owner satisfaction? Why do luxury giants like Jaguar and Genesis eclipse German titans like BMW and Mercedes-Benz? And how do rugged brands like Ram stir emotions that practical sedans can't? The 2023 APEAL study revealed a startling truth. Owners crave vehicles that make them feel alive. Meanwhile, brands like Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, Jeep, and Land Rover languish at the bottom of the 2024 Consumer Reports rankings, their prestige tarnished by breakdowns and costly repairs. So, why do practical choices often leave owners emotionally unfulfilled? Let's explore the revolution that redefined automotive love and hate in 2023 and 2024. In 2023, J.D. Power dropped a bombshell that shattered automotive wisdom. Their APEAL study, measuring emotional attachment on a 1,000-point scale, delivered a plot twist that probably left most people reeling. But here's the million-dollar question. What sets emotional attachment apart from other factors like convenience, security, and affordability? Is it merely a byproduct of these practical benefits, or does it tap into something deeper? Perhaps emotional attachment is the intangible X factor that transforms a car from a mere possession into a personal statement, a reflection of one's identity, or a source of joy. Automotive journalist and TV presenter Richard Hammond knew what he was talking about when he said, "You don't choose a car with your head, you choose it with your heart." Well, for most car buyers that are looking for more than just a means of transport, for them, it's about the feeling they get when they turn the key, the size, the satisfaction. Emotional attachment is that deep connection and affection you develop towards a brand or product, often driven by factors beyond functionality, such as design, performance, or brand identity. It is this very attachment that makes you feel a strong sense of loyalty and pride in a vehicle, influencing your overall satisfaction and ownership experience. And here's where Dodge scored big. You have got to love the revving of the Hellcat. Who wouldn't? So, Dodge stormed the mass market segment with 887 points, securing the crown for the fourth consecutive year. Jaguar matched Dodge's 887-point score in the premium segment, proving British luxury can rival German precision. Porsche followed closely with 883 points, reinforcing why enthusiasts sacrifice everything for Stuttgart's finest. Ram and Genesis also shone, with Ram scoring 873 in mass market and Genesis earning 884 in premium, highlighting their ability to stir emotions through rugged utility and refined luxury, respectively. But the story darkens at the bottom. The 2024 Consumer Reports rankings exposed Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, Jeep, and Land Rover as the least satisfying brands. They delivered less than they promised. The luxury bubble bursts when sleek designs yield to frequent breakdowns and exorbitant repairs. According to the Consumer Reports rankings, some of the priciest brands landed at the bottom, proving high prices don't guarantee emotional attachment. Dodge's dominance in the 2023 APEAL study showcases its unapologetic car-making philosophy. So, while Toyota builds dependable commuters, Dodge crafts beasts that roar defiance. And why does this matter? Products that embody defiance represent rebellion against the ordinary. In a world obsessed with conformity, efficiency, and quiet tech, Dodge delivers raw power, aggressive styling, and unapologetic noise that scream individuality. They claim an identity, bold, independent, and unafraid to stand out. Defiant brands appeal to those who reject the status quo, crave emotional connection, and find comfort in the roar of nostalgia and the thrill of freedom. These products symbolize toughness, masculinity, and a refusal to be tamed, creating a lifestyle and community where rule breakers feel right at home. Dodge taps into a deep-rooted desire to drive something that dares to be different. The Charger and Challenger Hellcat models embody this. They're supercharged 6.2-liter V8s, producing up to 807 horsepower in the SRT Demon 170. By all standards, this isn't about practicality. It's about the thrill of 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds, the exhaust shaking the ground. You have to get something clear. Dodge didn't scoop the top spot because it was fuel efficient or its maintenance costs and needs were low. Rather, it was because of unfiltered passion. For truly passionate gearheads, maintenance costs and fuel are just the price of admission to the roller coaster ride of automotive bliss. The great Lee Iacocca, former Chrysler CEO, commenting on Dodge's brand identity, said that Dodge has always been about performance and attitude, and we can say that they delivered the goods. This blend of performance and attitude makes enthusiasts fall for a Dodge like moths to a flame. The Hellcat's supercharged engine creates a bond stronger than any warranty, a sound enthusiasts call the growl of love. Johnny Hunkins, writer for Hot Rod magazine, once said that the Hellcat is a love letter to the traveling flame front, a piece of American myth, internal combustion royalty in a business increasingly filled with four-pot peasants. I don't think anyone could have put it better. So, owners don't just drive a Dodge, they bond with it. The 2023 APEAL study praised Dodge's performance and styling for resonating emotionally. Despite lagging reliability compared to Toyota and Honda, Dodge owners reported higher satisfaction because their cars deliver an experience beyond spreadsheets. The Hellcat's exhaust shouts freedom. True gearheads love Dodge because it delivers raw, unapologetic power with its legendary HEMI engines and deep-rooted muscle car heritage. Jaguar's 887-point tie with Dodge in the premium segment stunned the automotive world. Once overshadowed by BMW and Mercedes-Benz, Jaguar reclaimed its throne as a purveyor of British luxury. And why not, considering a model like the F-Type, with sleek lines and a throaty V8, is a rolling masterpiece. They say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but with a Jaguar, we all see the beauty. Well, at least most of us. The Jaguar F-Type has been said to stir the soul and evoke strong emotions, often described as making one feel bloody effin' good, even when stationary. Sleek, sculpted lines and a bold front grille give Jaguars a commanding yet graceful presence on the road. It draws gasps and compliments from onlookers who exclaim comments like, "Wow, would you just look at it?" and "just gorgeous." The car also evokes nostalgia, as seen in anecdotes from past Jaguar owners who admire its timeless beauty. The 2023 APEAL study lauded Jaguar's interior design and driving feel, elevating it beyond transportation. Jaguar blends heritage with modernity. Its interiors, with hand-stitched leather and minimalist elegance, evoke timeless luxury. T-seats have often been referred to as thrones. Meanwhile, Jaguar's latest rebrand, centered around a bold design philosophy called exuberant modernism, has sparked serious controversy. Even Elon Musk's viral has weighed in his criticism. The new logo, vibrant colors like Miami pink and London blue, and boutique-style typography mark a sharp departure from Jaguar's traditional monochrome elegance. We just hope the rebranding maintains the same passion among enthusiasts that elevated it in the 2023 APEAL rankings. We'll see. The F-Type's supercharged V8 delivers 575 horsepower, turning corners into symphonies of power and precision. The SVR and R75 models with 575 horsepower achieve 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds and have top speeds of 200 miles per hour. The F-Type's handling, as the epitome of the brand, has been described as crisp and well-planted, with adaptive suspension and configurable dynamics, enhancing cornering precision, particularly in models like the R75. Unlike German rivals, Jaguar leans into emotion, offering a driving experience that feels alive. Owners feel a deeper connection, not for reliability, but for passion in every detail. Also, with fewer on the road than more mainstream luxury brands, owning a Jaguar feels like being in a club of connoisseurs. Just as the sun rises, Porsche's inclusion among cherished car brands feels utterly assured, and their 883-point score was no surprise. Of course, the 911, a legend since 1963, remains the sports car gold standard, which has been said to blend precision with soul-stirring performance. And there are receipts all over the automotive history that support their claim to the throne. Look at Carrera's balanced handling and Turbo S's blistering acceleration. Porsche feels more like an extension of the driver's will. Ferdinand Porsche's vision was rooted in engineering excellence, innovation, and performance for the people. He believed that it was possible to create vehicles that combined cutting-edge technology with practical usability. Something fast, something reliable, and something as thrilling to drive as it was efficient. Did they deliver on this promise? The 2023 APEAL study highlighted Porsche's driving dynamics and powertrain, which means owners invest in motorsport heritage. As a rich man's plaything, Porsche had to excel in innovation and excellence, first through lightweight engineering and pioneering use of new technology. Porsche achieved lightweight design by including side panels made entirely of aluminum to weigh 26.4 pounds less without compromising stability. The car's body uses a mix of materials, including aluminum and steel, with a focus on reducing weight to improve fuel efficiency, speed, and stability. According to Jens Christlein, head of body structure engineering at Porsche AG, lightweight construction lies in Porsche's genetic heritage. We always had weight optimization right there at the top of our agenda. The new 911's design achieves a better power-to-weight ratio thanks to uncompromising lightweight construction and a more powerful engine. For the brand, stability has been a fundamental principle, and while at it, they strike a perfect balance between innovation and excellence. The flat-six engine's roar is a wild, irresistible call, its deep growl echoing Porsche's storied racing roots. Each rev hums with tales of speed and triumph. Porsche's flat-six has propelled decades of motorsport dominance from Monte Carlo to Daytona, with a record 19 Le Mans victories, over 30,000 race victories for the 911, and iconic models like the 917 reaching 380 kilometers per hour. But more importantly, Porsche found that sweet spot between everyday usability with track-ready performance for an exhilaration on city streets or mountain roads. This emotional connection makes Porsche a dream car, despite its premium price. Ram's 873-point score in the 2023 APEAL study reflects its ability to stir emotions through rugged utility and bold design. One Ram owner had this to say: "Love my sport. Third Ram I've owned. Definitely the best. Love the roar of the V8 and cruising comfort." Such is the enthusiasm for the V8's sound and the comfort of the Ram 1500 Sport, which highlights the joy and pride tied to driving a Ram. The Ram 1500, with its commanding presence and refined interior, redefines what a pickup can be, not what it shouldn't be. Unlike traditional workhorses, Ram blends toughness with luxury, appealing to owners who crave versatility and pride. Look at the brand's vehicles, like the Ram 1500, which combine rugged capability with refined interiors. These foster a sense of accomplishment for owners tackling both work and leisure. Ram's marketing, such as the 2013 Farmer Super Bowl ad, taps into deep-seated values of resilience and community, which strengthen emotional ties with its audience. Owners often describe the roar of the Hemi 5.8 engine as exhilarating, evoking a visceral connection to power and freedom. This unique combination of strength, comfort, and storytelling makes Ram a symbol of personal identity and adventure for its loyal drivers. The 2023 APEAL study praised Ram's comfort and styling. The 1500's available air suspension delivers a smooth ride, while its interior rivals premium sedans with leather seats and a massive touchscreen. The Ram 1500's available air suspension delivers a smooth ride, while its interior, with plush leather seats and a massive touchscreen rivaling premium sedans, wraps drivers in a sense of comfort and belonging. Who said you can't enjoy a little more comfort on your way to the job site? The Hemi 5/8's rumble adds emotional depth, whether towing or cruising. Its distinctive rumble adds a thrilling, visceral feel to every drive. Engineered for durability, it handles heavy loads with ease, and that's the start of an adventure. Ram owners value the truck's ability to handle work and play with swagger, and this is what forges a bond that practical rivals can't match. In 2022, no automotive brand had desirability written all over it like Genesis. Says who? J.D. Power. Well, it was only a point below, none other than Porsche, which has been quite consistent. In the 2023 study, the brand was surprisingly still in the top 5. If you haven't noticed, the luxury car market is hitting some speed bumps. Acura's sales have plummeted by 50%, with Lexus and Infiniti not far behind, dropping by 26% and 41% respectively. Even Mercedes and BMW are losing traction. Meanwhile, Genesis is revving and shifting into high gear. Perhaps they're finding the sweet spot, and people are clearly warming up to the brand. The G80 and G90 sedans offer refined elegance and cutting-edge tech, challenging established luxury brands. The Genesis G90 exudes luxury, with its refined design, meticulous attention to detail, and stately presence that commands attention. Its sleek lines and imposing stature evoke the elegance of a Mercedes S-Class, but its bespoke flair and opulent features lean more towards the unmistakable luxury of a Bentley. Genesis delivers a serene driving experience with a focus on comfort and sophistication. Its cabin is so conspicuously quiet that you doubt it's a Hyundai brand. How the hell did they get so good? The 2023 APEAL study lauded Genesis for interior quality and ride comfort. Its cabins feature quilted leather and wood trim, creating a sanctuary-like atmosphere. And oh, don't forget the massaging seats. Now, to answer your question on how Hyundai got here, they cherry-picked the creme de la creme from across the industry. This includes Albert Biermann, BMW M Guru, Luke Donkerwolke, the design maestro from Bentley, and Manfred Fitzgerald, the Lamborghini virtuoso. This A-team reshuffled the entire luxury car market by making a Hyundai brand to be so remarkably desirable. It was a stroke of genius. The twin-turbo V6 in the G80 delivers smooth power, while advanced driver aids enhance ease. Genesis owners feel a sense of discovery, owning a brand that rivals BMW at a lower price. This emotional appeal has made Genesis a rising star. The market has always tended to reward the best. But how do we define the best? Perhaps it's what makes us feel good. On one side, you have the likes of Dodge, Ram, Porsche, and Genesis. And on the other side, you have, well, surprisingly, some premium models, including those thought to represent the best of German engineering. Any clues? The 2024 Consumer Reports rankings painted a grim picture for Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, Jeep, and Land Rover. These brands promised prestige, but delivered a lemon due to reliability issues and high maintenance costs. Well, it seems we need more than prestige from premium brands. Volkswagen, once a symbol of affordable German engineering, struggled with electrical issues and lackluster interiors. Most of the scathing disdain for Volkswagen can be traced to controversy and disappointment. Like a house of cards, the brand's reputation crumbled under the weight of the emissions scandal, exposing a web of deceit and mismanagement. As they say, reputation is like a glass. Once broken, it's hard to fix it. The Dieselgate debacle tarnished the brand's image, but also raised questions about the company's priorities. This left a lingering sense of distrust among consumers. As sales plummet in key markets like China, the Volkswagen brand is dealing with the consequences of its own failures. The numbers tell a tale of dwindling market share, eroding customer loyalty, and a reputation in tatters. The once mighty brand now finds itself on the defensive, struggling to regain the trust of a skeptical public. With maintenance costs adding insult to injury, it's little wonder that Volkswagen has become the whipping boy of the automotive world. What about Mercedes-Benz? I know you're as surprised as everyone else. No? Mercedes-Benz, renowned as the epitome of luxury, has faced persistent criticism for its overly complex electronics, which often fail prematurely, leaving owners with high repair bills. These intricate systems, designed to enhance comfort and performance, can malfunction due to software glitches or hardware degradation, undermining the brand's promise of reliability. Some of the most reported issues include faulty infotainment systems, sensor failures, and electrical gremlins that disable critical features. Such problems erode trust in the marque's engineering excellence. On the other hand, the high cost of specialized repairs, often requiring proprietary tools and expertise, further compounds frustration for loyal customers. These challenges highlight a broader industry struggle to balance cutting-edge technology with long-term dependability. Jeep, celebrated for its rugged appeal and off-road prowess, has faced significant criticism for poor build quality and persistent mechanical issues. Common issues usually include faulty transmissions, electrical failures, and premature wear of critical components. All these undermine the brand's reputation for durability. Jeep built the brand around toughness, and it often seems that they've not always delivered on this promise. Leaky roofs, loose interior fittings, and subpar materials further erode confidence in Jeep's craftsmanship. A frustrated Jeeper, John M., lamented, "My Wrangler's dashboard rattles like a tin can, and the check engine light came on within 6 months. Unacceptable for a $40,000 vehicle." These recurring issues often lead to costly repairs, frustrating loyal enthusiasts who expect reliability from a vehicle marketed as adventure-ready. Land Rover, synonymous with off-road luxury and refined capability, has frustrated owners with frequent breakdowns and persistent parts shortages. Some owners will often mention issues like electrical system failures, engine troubles, and suspension problems, which, like Jeep, compromise the brand's promise of rugged reliability. The scarcity of replacement parts, coupled with long wait times, exacerbates the inconvenience, leaving vehicles sidelined for weeks. One exasperated owner, Sarah T., stated, "My Range Rover broke down twice in a year, and I waited months for a simple sensor. Luxury shouldn't mean unreliable." These recurring issues lead to costly repairs and lengthy service visits, testing the patience of loyal customers. Such challenges underscore the difficulty of balancing sophisticated technology with the durability expected from a premium off-road brand. When brands fail to deliver on their brand promise, the emotional bond breaks, leaving owners disillusioned. Why do these brands inspire such passionate dislike while others merely disappoint? It's about the gap between promise and reality, amplified by price. When a Nissan Versa breaks down, owners are disappointed but not shocked. They paid economy car prices. When a Mercedes S-Class fails, owners feel cheated. They paid luxury prices for the privilege of expensive problems. The emotional investment also matters. People who buy these brands often see them as reflections of their success, taste, or values. When the brand fails, it feels personal. Perhaps nothing breeds automotive hatred like financial pain. It's one thing to have problems, it's another to pay premium prices for those problems, then pay premium prices to fix them. Mercedes owners report repair bills that exceed their mortgage payments. Land Rover owners joke that they need a second car just to drive to the Land Rover dealership. Jeep owners calculate that their adventure vehicle costs more per mile than hiring a taxi. The 2023 APEAL Study and 2024 Consumer Reports rankings reveal a truth. Car ownership is about the heart as much as the head. Reliability and fuel economy matter, but they pale beside a roaring engine or a crafted interior. More importantly, fulfilling the brand promise combined with excellence works the magic. Dodge, Jaguar, Porsche, Ram, and Genesis succeed by prioritizing emotion, turning drives into adventures. Conversely, Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, Jeep, and Land Rover falter when their prestige doesn't translate to satisfaction. A car that stirs the soul through a thunderous exhaust, a luxurious cabin, or razor-sharp handling creates a bond transcending practical concerns. Life is an adventure, and the best cars make every journey unforgettable. The 2023 J.D. Power APEAL Study and 2024 Consumer Reports rankings redefined automotive love. Dodge, Jaguar, Porsche, Ram, and Genesis proved emotional connection trumps reliability, while Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, Jeep, and Land Rover learned prestige alone isn't enough. For owners, a car that makes your heart race is worth more than one that merely gets you there. In the world of automobiles, passion is the ultimate currency.